was not yet near day. It was the nightingale, not the lark, that pierced the fearful hollows of Tharn's ears. Nightly she sings, on yon pomegranate tree, believe me, love. It was the nightingale.
It was the lark, the herald of the morn. No nightingale, look, love, what envious streaks lace the simmering clouds in yonder east. Night's candles are burnt out, and Joe Sunday stands tiptoe on the misty mountain tops. I must be gone and live, or stay and die.
Yon light is not daylight, I know it. It is some meteor that the sun exhaled to be to thee this night a torch barrier, and light thee on thy way to Montua. Therefore, stay yet, though needest not to be gone.
Let me be taken, let me be put to death. I am content, so thou wilt have it so. 'Tis but the pale reflex of Cynthia's brow, nor this knot of the lark whose notes do beat the vaulty heavens so high above our heads. I have more care to stay than will to go. Come, death, and welcome. Juliet wills it so. How is my soul? Let's talk. It is not day.
It is. Hey, hence, be gone away. It is the lark that sings out of tune, straining harsh discords and unpleasing sharps. Some say the lark makes sweet division. This doth not so. So, for she divided us. Some say the lark and the loathed toad change eyes. Now, I would they had changed voices too, since am from arm that voice doth on us affray, hunting thee hence with hunts up to the day. Oh, now be gone, more light and light it grows.
More light and light than dark and dark our waves.
Madam,
What?
your lady mother is coming to your chamber. The day is bright. Be wary. Take it up.
Then window. Let day in and let life out.
Farewell. One kiss now descend.
Art thou so gone, love, lord, day, husband? I must hear from thee every hour and every day and every hour. For in a minute there are many days. Oh, by this shall be much in years, ere again behold my Romeo.
Farewell. I will omit no opportunity, for I must go.
Oh, I think we shall ever meet again.
I doubt it not. So, for one convey that long. So.
Oh God, I have an ill divining soul. Methinks I see thee. Now thou art so low as one dead in the bottom of a tomb. Either my eyesight fails, or thou look'st pale.
So you dry sorrow drinks our blood. Adieu, adieu.
Oh, fortune, amen, thou called thee fickle. If thou art fickle, what dost thou boot with him? That is renowned for faith to be fickle, fortune? For then, I hope thou wilt not keep him long, but send him back.
Oh, daughter, are you up?
Who is it that calls? It's my lady mother. Is she not down so late or up so early? What uncaused cause for her procures the hither?
What now, Juliet?
Madam, I'm not well.
Evermore weeping for your cousin's death? What, wilt thou wash his grave with tears? And if thou couldst not make him live. Therefore have done. Some grief shows much of love, but much grief shows some want of wit.
Yet let me weep for such a feeling lost.
So shall you feel the loss, but not the friend for which you weep for.
Feeling so the loss, I cannot choose but ever weep the friend.
Well, girl, thou weepst not much for his death, but that the villain lives which slaughtered him.
What villain, madam?
That same villain, Romeo.
And villain, and he many miles asunder. God pardon him. I do with all my heart, and yet no man grieved my heart as he.
Well, that's because the traitor murderer still lives.
I, madam, from what the reach of these my hands would not, but I might venge my cousin's death.
We will have vengeance, fear thou not, and weep no more. We will send one to Mantua, where that same banished renegade doth live, shall give him such an unaccustomed dram that he shall soon keep Tybalt's company, and then I hope thou wilt be satisfied.
Indeed, I will never be satisfied. With Romeo alive, I will behold him dead in my poor heart. So far a kinsman's vexed. Madam, if you could find but a poison, I will temper it.
Find thou the means, and I'll find such a man. But now I have joyful tidings to tell you, girl.
And joy comes in such a needy time? What are they, beseech your ladyship?
Well, thou hast a careful father, child, one who, to put thee from thy heaviness, has sorted out a sudden day of joy that thou expectst not, and I look not for.
Madam, and happy though, what day is that?
Marry, my child, early next Thursday morn, and the gallant, young, and noble gentleman, the County Paris, at St. Peter's Church, shall happily make thee there a joyful bride.
Now by St. Peter's Church, the Peter too, he will not make me a joyful bride. I wonder, but at this that should be husband comes to woo, I pray you, tell my lord and my father, madam, I won't marry yet. And when I do, I swear I shall marry Romeo, whom you hate, not Paris. These are news indeed.
Here comes your father. Tell him so yourself, and see how he shall take it at your hands.
When the sun sets, the earth doth drizzle dew, but for the sunset of my brother's son, it rains downright. How now, a conduit go? What, still in tears? Evermore showering? In one little body, thou counterfeits of bark, the sea, a wind. For still thy eyes, which I may call the sea, do ebb and flow with tears. The bark thy body is, sailing in this salt flood. The winds thy sighs, who, raging with thy tears, and they with them, without a sudden calm, will overset thy tempest-tossed body. How now, our wife?
Ay, sir.
Have you delivered to her hour of grief?
Ay, sir, but she will none. She gives you thanks. I would the fool were married to her grave.
So, take me with you, wife. How, will she none? Doth she not give us thanks? Is she not proud? Doth she not count her blessed, unworthy as she is, that we have wrought so worth a gentleman to be her bride?
Not proud you have, but thankful that you have. Proud that I could never be of what I hate, but thankful even for that I hate. There's love, not love.
How chalk logic! What is this? Proud? And I thank you not? And yet not proud? Mistress Minion, you? Thank me no thankings, nor proud me no prouds? But fell your fine joints against Thursday night to go with Paris to St. Peter's Church, or I will drag thee on a hurdle thither. Out! You green sickness carrion! Out, you baggage! You Italian face! What are you, mad?
Good father, I beseech you on my knees, hear me with patience, but speak a word.
Hang thee, young baggage, disobedient wretch. I tell thee what, get thee to church on Thursday, or never after look me in the face. Speak not, reply not, do not answer me. My fingers I tongue, wife me, my fingers itch, wife me, scarce thought us, beast blessed that God had lent us but this only child. But now I see this one is one too much, and that we have a curse in having her, out on her hilding.
You are too hot.
God's bread, it makes me mad. Day, night, hour, tide, time, work, play, alone, in company, still my care hath been to have her matched, and having now provided a gentleman of noble parentage, or fair demesnes, useful and nobly leaned, stuffed, as they say, with honorable parts, proportioned as once thought that would wish a man, and then to have a wretched, palling fool, a whining mammet, in her fortune's tender, to answer, I cannot love, I am too young, I pray you, pardon me, but an you will not wed, I'll pardon you. Graze where you will, you shall not house with me. Look, totes, I think on't, I do not use to test. Thursday is near, lay hand on heart, advise, and you be mine, I'll give you to my friend, and you be not, hang, beg, starve, die in the streets, for by my soul I'll never acknowledge thee.
Is there no pity sitting in the clouds that sees into the bottom of my grief? Oh, save my mother and cast me away. Delay this marriage of mostly weak, or if not, to make me a bridal bed in that dim monument where table dies.
Talk not to me, for I will not speak a word. Do as thou wilt, for I have done with thee.
Oh God, nurse. Oh God. Oh nurse, how shall this be prevented? My husband on earth, my faith in heaven. How shall that faith return to earth? Unless the husband send it me from heaven by leaving earth. Comfort me, counsel me. Alack, the heaven should practice stratagems upon so self a subject as myself. What sayest thou? Hast thou not a word of joy? Some comfort, nurse.
Faith, here it is. Romeo is banished, and all the world to nothing, that he dares never come back to challenge you, or if he do, it needs must be by stealth. Then, since the case so stands as now it doth, I think it best you married with the county. Oh, he's a lovely gentleman. Romeo's a dishclout to him, an eagle, madam, hath now so green, so quick, so fair an eye, as Paris hath beshrew my very heart. I think you are happy in this second match, for it excels your first, or if it did not, your first is dead, or twere as good he were, as living here, and you no use of him.
Speakst thou from my heart?
And from my soul too, else beshrew them both.
Amen.
What?
Well, thou hast comforted me marvelously much. Go in and tell my lady I'm gone, having displeased my father, to Lord Stell, to make a confession, see thou solved.
Marry I will, and this is wisely done.
Hatred thou nation, O wicked find, it's more a sin to wish me thus for its worth, or dispraise my Lord with the same tongue, which she hath praised him with above compares. So many thousand times go, counselor, thou and my bosom henceforth shall be twain. And to the fire I'll know his remedy. If all else fails, I have the power to die.